Hey, welcome back to WrestleMe Weekly. This is Bash at the Beach, a WCW pay-per-view presented to you by the NWA. Coming out of San Francisco, the opening match, the Macho Man not defending that Western States Championship. He's going for that championship right there. The National Championship of the NWA, the United States National Championship held by the Ultimate Warrior. The Macho Man has another shot at a bigger prize. He went for the International Heavyweight Championship at Super Brawl, but since then, that was November, since then he's been a consistent Western States champion, which is arguably the most prestigious of the regional championships. So he's earned a shot at the national championship. He's got a big test here in the Ultimate Warrior though. He finds a way out here though. A break in the action from Ultimate Warrior. He sets up the elbow when he hits it. Could be a quick win for Macho Man. Not quite. Ultimate Warrior kicking out. And going into another gear. Big slam off the turnbuckle. Not quite enough to keep the Macho Man down. This might be though if he lands these. One German. This is the technique, the powerful ways of the Ultimate Warrior showing here. Then with the Olympic Slam, could have him. Ultimate Warrior with the pin over the Macho Man. 3. He retains the national championship. He's pretty pumped up about it. Macho Man, on the other hand, very disappointed after this loss. I mean, that'll really drop him down the rankings, having gone for 2 bigger belts already and failing at both occasions. We move along to the Women's Championship. Natalya is taking on the champion, of course, Chyna, the long-standing champion of the NWA Women's Division. This is one of the few untouched divisions as it comes to NWA acquiring WCW, because WCW didn't have a women's division. You see here Natalya fighting out of an early attempt at a turnbuckle pedigree from Chyna, hitting her beautiful elbow as well. And Natalya's stringing together the moves. She's going for the sharpshooter here. Chyna's in big trouble. She manages to fight out of it. She still has a lot of power in her legs. And in her arms, look at that. And in her legs, look at that. She's been so unmovable for so long. But look at this, Natalya with the technique, rolling down. Nearly has it. No, Chyna just at the last moment flipping back up, turning the pin over, and Natalya able to get out of that. But going back to the sharpshooter. And it looks like Chyna's having some real trouble with the submission game of Natalya, which of course is the game of Ronda Rousey, who Chyna kind of called out on Nitro not long ago, having heard the announcement Ronda Rousey was competing in the WWE. But here, oh, she's caught Natalya. Big trouble, big slam, and another, oof, nails it. And a DDT. Chyna stringing it together now. She could have victory right here, only for Natalya to show her toughness. Over the head again for Chyna. Dropping Natalya down. Once again with the flapjack. Oh, and the acrobatics from Chyna. You sometimes forget she's a fantastic athlete as well as a powerhouse of the women's division. And this time it looks like she's got all of that pedigree off the top. No one's kicked out of that one. It's got to be it. And it is. Chyna retains, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to get past Natalya, but another successful defense for Chyna. Very impressive defense, really. Oh, this is fun. So we got the National Tag Team Championship, and the Dudley Boyz, they won this back at Super Brawl over Misawa and Kobashi. They won these titles back when they were just the NWA tag titles. Of course, now we have the WCW tag titles in the picture, and we'll hear more about that later. But this was a match won over Misawa and Kobashi in a tables match. They weren't accustomed to that, and the Dudleys were able to capitalize and win via table breakage. They since tried to defeat the LOD. That was a match to confirm the lineage of the WCW championships, but they... Oh, look at that headbutt from Devon. God. They since now just back to defending the national championships, whereas Moxley is a young fella from the backyard wrestling scene. He's had his found a mentor in Terry Funk, a hardcore legend of Texas, a deathmatch veteran of Japan, and he's taken Moxley under his wing. Talented young fella that's capable of much violence. But they could be in trouble here. Oh no! Devon reversed by Funk, and he goes into the table. It doesn't break. Not that that would matter. This is just a normal, no-holds-barred match, but all the weapons are out, as you can see. There's a table break. Bubba putting Moxley through it. Meanwhile, back in the ring, huge lariat from Moxley. He gets out and finds a cane while there's a Bubba going to work with a sledgehammer on the outside. Oh, Terry's able to reverse it though. Devon was going for something. That's reversed. And then the double underhook. The high DDT. Moxley lands it. He's got the cover. Could we have new champions? Moxley and Funk have done it. They've changed the national championship holders to themselves. That was good. That was good commentary. And good for them. Let's move along. Oh, this is a fun rematch. So, Austin beat, and you can see him staring Owen down here as he stalks to the ring. Austin beat Owen for this title just on Nitro a few weeks ago in the build-up to this colossal pay-per-view. And, of course, at that time citing, and still at this time citing, that he would never lose to a Canadian. So he is the Canadian champion, and he goes to work early on Owen Hart, who won that title back in July over Christian. He won the Canadian Championship. He's defended a couple times since then, but Austin's proven a very difficult task for him. Austin, who also beat Martel at another Canadian at Starrcade. But Owen's a pretty sensitive guy, and he's not taken the title loss lightly. This is a big punch to his national pride. Of course, he had a very successful tag team once upon a time with his brother Bret Hart, but jealousy over Bret being the favoured brother led him to leave the WWE, and that's many years ago now. But Owen, very capable singles wrestler. As you can see here, a beautiful throw on Austin. Here he is going for the sharpshooter, but Austin dodges it and hits a stunner. Now this could be it. Austin has Owen down with the stunner, and just as the 3 count was coming down, Austin notices that Owen's grabbed the rope. You see here Owen stopping himself in the corner, but as he turns around, he catches a Luthez press, punches to the head. Austin's not mucking around, knocks his back of his head into the canvas. Some more punches for good measure. Austin is no mercy, and another stunner. What a absolute demolishing of Owen Hart. There's no way he's getting up from that. Stone Cold Steve Austin wins to retain the Canadian Championship and retain the hearts of those in San Francisco. They are cheering for him. It's been a long time coming. Austin climbing up the rankings. Speaking of rankings, this match is for the number 1 contender spot at the winner of the main event, in fact, as they will clash to decide the ultimate NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And this is the number 1 contenders bout for that title. The Undertaker attacked Sid on Nitro in the build-up to this event and meant that there was no other match to make but Sid versus Taker. These two behemoths colliding in a match just full of big moves and a lot of aggression from both men. See there, the punches from Sid, the punches from Taker. They're going at each other. And you might notice that, chokeslam here. This is trouble. Early chokeslam for Sid. Referee is slow to get down, and Taker just has enough time. You might notice Paul Bearer not on the outside for The Undertaker. He's out with illness. And Taker doesn't need him at this stage. Reversing, coming back. The old school. Sid, he was losing a bit of concentration there, and it's cost him again. The Undertaker fighting back to exchange blows. Oh, and a chokeslam coming. And again it lands. But this time Sid wants to get all of it with the powerbomb as well, the combo, but no. Undertaker sees that coming. Lifts him up. We could have a tombstone. This could be it. Oh, but Sid, you see there, just grabbing the rope with his leg, pulling himself out of the way, giving himself enough time to fight back. He fights off a chokeslam. Undertaker does the same. Oh, the big boot. What a super match this is. And now, Undertaker stalking his prey. He's got Sid up. He's gonna put his head into the mat. He does. That's gotta be it. With the signature pin, the Undertaker has become, yes, the #1 contender and will face the winner of tonight's main event. And without Paul Bearer there, he actually got a good reaction from the fans without him interfering and being conniving and whatnot. So the Undertaker going into that match, but our co-main event, the Four Horsemen, the winners of the NWA Tag Team Tournament, face the reigning WCW Tag Team Champions for those titles, the new NWA World Tag Team Championship. You see here LOD working together well early on, getting pumped up. Vader, oof, fantastic Samoan drop, and he's got some taunting to do himself. Ric Flair at ringside for the Four Horsemen. So watch over his boys. Not involved in the pay-per-view tonight, Ric Flair. Otherwise. So it's a back and forth match, of course. And it's a match that actually really is indicative of the NWA versus WCW battle that is still going on in the locker room, despite them being united on paper. But oh, look at this. Ted DiBiase, quick cradle. Can he steal one? Not quite. Oh, but he could do damage with his signature submission hold. Animal gets taken out with a powerbomb. That's a big move of Vader's. That could be it for them, but no, kicks out the LOD. Another big move, this time on Hawk. Off the second turnbuckle. Huge backdrop. And then tried to follow up with a splash, but Hawk was too quick. Hits his neck breaker. If DiBiase doesn't get involved, this could be it, but he will. That's good teamwork. Oh, but it's led to him getting thrown out of the ring. Oh gosh, maybe he regrets that now. Vader going back to what he knows. Power moves, not good enough. Hawk with a quick comeback and a DDT, fantastic maneuver. Diving headbutt, that's got to hurt for both. What a back and forth match we have here for the inaugural NWA World Tag Team Championship. Those beautiful belts. Will it be over with the powerbomb? Not quite. Hawk kicks out of one as well. Vader's not done. Beautiful power slam. Is that enough to keep Hawk down? Not quite. You can see there Ted DiBiase running around. He's taken Animal out of the equation. He's gotten the quick tag in, and he's gotten the submission on Hawk, who, oh, he's got it cinched in. There's no chance for Hawk. He had to tap out, and the Horsemen have done it. Ted DiBiase and Vader are the inaugural NWA World Tag Team Champions. And who better to represent the NWA than those two, than the Four Horsemen? What a fantastic bout. And it's not over yet. We've got more to come. The main event. And this is, for all the marbles, this is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion versus the NWA International Heavyweight Champion. And these belts split many years ago when the WCW split from the NWA. And now that the promotions have been reunited, the title lineage can be reunited. So it'll be that belt there, the international title. It'll be this belt here, the WCW Heavyweight Championship, and it'll be replaced by this beauty, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Look at that, my goodness. Just gorgeous. Look at it glisten. So, huge build up to this match. Sting very much representing WCW. Hogan not really representing NWA very much. He's tried to get the fans on his side, but he's really been struggling with that as of late. Most of the fans just picking up on Sting and being quite on Sting's side. Of course, he was originally the poster boy for the NWA when he was a young lad, but split with the WCW to be their champion, to be their spokesman. He's in trouble here though. Hogan hits the big boot, misses with the leg drop. Sting too quick. Sting coming back. He was going for that not sharpshooter, I should say Scorpion Deathlock again, but this time, no. Hogan comes back, hits the leg drop. We could have Hogan on top. No, Sting kicks out of this fantastic main event. Oh, tried to come back there, Sting, but got a little too much, tried to do too much too quick, but he has been quick enough to avoid another leg drop. Hits a pile driver. Oh, this could be it. Sting drags Hogan into the middle, pulls him over, and what's this? The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, they come into the ring. What are they doing here? Sting is distracted. He runs into a big boot. Hogan with the leg drop. He hits it. Oh no. Has Sting let this slip away? Oh, he has. Hogan has won. Hogan is the new... Wait, hold on. What's Hogan doing now? He's calling the Outsiders down. Sting's trying to fight him off. He's doing a good job so far, but now the Outsiders arrive. He takes out Hall. Nash takes him down. Oh, this is disgusting. All three of them stomping on Sting. What is this attack for? They're not even done yet. No one's coming to the aid of Sting. Where is the locker room? I know it's a divided locker room, but this is disgusting. I can't believe how this main event's ended. But, yes. Very dramatic. Thank you for listening and watching. Till next time, have a good one.